So recently I got the chance to see a Minecraft movie, and honestly, going into it, I generally do think it was really good. It's not perfect per se, there was a few things here and there that isn't perfect, but that's okay. I would like to explain a bit about the summary, so spoilers, by the way, for people who have never seen it. And I wrote this all down just so I can remember exactly I wrote it on a laptop. You can't see it, but I wrote on the laptop. So, basically, as a kid, he yearned for the mines. Yeah, I had to say that. But basically, Steve, you know, is rejected as a kid to go to the mine shaft thingy. But then years later, he decides to go back, and he finds the overworld from the mine. And boom, he's in the overworld. He makes some houses, and he also finds a dog named Dennis. So cute. And then years later, they find the Nether and found this villain who wants to, remove creativity. Which, by the way, the villain's, no one likes her. No one likes her at all. I can't really remember her name because her name's weird or something. You guys can figure out who it is. I just don't want to say her name multiple times because I will forget anyways. So yeah, basically Steve is now trapped in the jail thingy. Well, Dennis takes that. There's this block thingy that makes everything go, great. And he takes it and boom, problem solved. He hid it under C's bed. That's crazy good. Anyway, so we flash to this guy named Garrett, the garbage man, who's like a 1980s person. He's going broke, which doesn't sound good. So he's going to go to this storage unit, and he bought a couple of things from Steve. By the way, there's some YouTuber cameos as well, including the Diamond Minecart, which is really amazing, because I remember watching him, and I generally enjoyed it a bunch. Meanwhile, there's also Natalie and Henry, who's like trying to juggle things because their mother, it didn't go well with her, unfortunately. And also, there's this girl named Donna who's just trying to help out with these animals and all that. So that should be fun. And yeah, that's pretty cool. Also, Henry goes to school and ruins things because he's the new kid, and the first day doesn't go well. The bullies are a little annoyed at Henry, which is unfortunate. Anyways, Henry gets to meet up with Garrett and all that, and after getting out of school, Garrett pretending to be, his uncle for some reason. I don't know why. Anyways, Henry finds out about the block, and basically is connected to go into the mine and, go to the overworld, and basically they're all sucked in. That's amazing! Anyways, they learn about the world's mechanics, all its, species and all that, and after getting attacked in the night, Steve comes there to help out because now they're stuck, which is unfortunate. Now they can't get back to the real world, which is, again, really unfortunate. But Steve is there to help out, and he decides to help them and get them back home. And also stop the villain. The villain sucks, by the way. But anyways, yeah, the villain is, the rule of, piglins in the game and all that. The reasoning why the villain is doing this because she has no creativity, which is kind of sad, but you know what? What are you gonna do? Her villain motivations. I'm trying to say the word. I'm sorry. Her motivations just is unfortunate, but she's still not a great character in general. Anyways, they learn about the overworld stuff. Also, there's a villager, who flirts with the vice principal of the school. Yeah, by the way, there's a principal, vice principal in the movie. I don't know, she just flirts with the villager for some reason, which doesn't make sense. Anyway, Steve, learns about, overworld stuff. There's a Technoblade, tribute, by the way, and a Lava Chicken song. Let's go! I love that a lot. Anyways, they get attacked, they get separated in the process, and there's other shenanigans going on where everyone's trying to, get to the Woodfield Mansion, just trying to escape from their lives and all that. So yeah, now they're at the Woodfield Mansion. Henry ends up, so basically there's this, Ender Pearl that's needed, but, Garrett accidentally uses it, and, it just doesn't go well and all that. There's other shenanigans. Before I mention anything about the Woodfield Mansion, there's some other shenanigans, Garrett is, homeless, and Henry doesn't really know much about it, and Henry's a little frustrated, but Garrett eventually tells the truth. Or, the fact that, Henry's sister, Natalie, is just, doesn't know how to control with Henry and all that, what is he's doing, because without mom, how is she gonna, adjust? But yeah, anyways, they go to the Woodfield Mansion, and, it was kind of crazy going into it, because, The Enderman is also there too, and a lot of pillagers and all that. Oh yeah! And there's the chicken jockey! Dude, my audience, like, when I was watching it, everyone exploded into Eruptor, and I genuinely was so happy to hear that, because it's one of the most popular internet things. Thankfully, no one went crazy, because I've heard that internet doesn't like the fact that everyone's going crazy, but that's fine, because our place was totally fine. No problems whatsoever. Anyways, they get the end pearl and all that, and things seem fine. They have the block as well. Unfortunately, the villain takes it in the process. Garrett kind of sacrifices himself, supposedly. Who knows exactly if he actually sacrificed himself. But yeah, basically now the villain is taking over, and who knows what's going to happen. But thankfully, with the help of our heroes, we end up saving the world. Also, Garrett's fine. But yeah, they eventually save the world after some shenanigans, and the villain basically becomes zombified and all that. Basically, she's dying, which, thank goodness. And at the end of the day, everything turned out fine. Sorry, it's storming, guys. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, at the end, everything turns to normal and all that. Dawn finally figures out, like, her happy life and all that. Garrett has a successful, video game area. Steve finally goes back to the, overworld and all that stuff. Henry, Natalie finally adjusts their things and all that. Henry gets impressed to school. Take that, bullies, by the way. And, yeah, Natalie also does this self-defense stuff. I'm trying to think the word. And, yeah, overall... Oh, by the way, there's a after-credits scene where Steve meets up with Alex, which is really cool. We couldn't figure out Alex in this movie because there was so many characters anyways, so hopefully in the sequel we'll get to know more about Alex. Overall, this movie was generally really funny and really amazing, to say the least. It's not perfect, personally. I completely understand why some people are like, why is this movie, shouldn't this be animated, fully animated? And I completely understand. Even I felt that the same going into this movie, and there's some memes here and there. But honestly, if you turn off your brain for the entire movie, it's generally enjoyable and all that. It's not perfect. There's some things, like the villain's not that great, and maybe some jokes here and there aren't that perfect, and some animations are a little off. But overall, a Minecraft movie is generally really funny, and entertaining. And I'm so glad I finally got to watch it, because, I didn't watch it when it came out just because I was busy with my own shows going on at that time. But now I'm so glad I finally got to watch it, because I generally enjoyed it so much. And I'm happy to watch it again when it comes out on streaming or, DVD and all that stuff. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead, watch a Minecraft movie. If you're watching this video, you're going to get spoilers, by the way. I'm really sorry if I gave you spoilers, but I warned you at the beginning. Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead on and watch a Minecraft movie. It's really good, and I hope you like it. It's honestly better than Dogman movie, by the way. This movie is really funny and amazing. Although it's not as great as Mario movie, this is still really good. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Have a good day, and keep on crafting.